Good afternoon. My name's Garrett Price. I am a reservoir firefighter. I've been here for a little over 6 years now. Um, I'm married. I have two kids. My little boy's about to be two, and my little girl's about to be a month old. Today, I'm here to go over PPE, and our main goal is to learn all the different components of it and how to put it on properly. So, to begin with, we'll start with the Nomex. Um, put this on. What this does is it protects your head, the back of your neck, and the front of your neck from any embers or heat getting to you. Keeps you from getting burned. Um, this is our mask that hooks into our SCBA so that we can breathe air while we're in a fire. The main components you want to check on this every morning is you want to check your straps, make sure there's no tears or frays, anything like that. You want to check the seal on the inside right here. So you want to make sure it's not dry rotted or anything to where it wouldn't create a good seal on your face. And then you want to check the actual front of the mask itself and make sure it doesn't have any cracks or any way for heat, smoke to get on the inside. A good way to check your mask is to put it on, fit it to your face, and then use your hand and cover this hole and make sure it sucks to your face and you know you have a good seal. Next, we're going to go over to our fire helmet. And with ours, we have these little eye shields, I guess you would call them. A lot of departments use full face shields or partial face shields, which it's one solid piece and kind of slides over your face. On the inside, we have this suspension. What that does is if something were to fall on you and hit you in the head, this will keep the top of the helmet from hitting you and kind of take some of the impact, I guess you would say. We have the neck guard that comes down, just an extra layer of protection over the back of your coat, where your Nomex would be tucked in, your coat would be here. This kind of keeps anything from getting inside your coat. And then you've got your clips, chin strap. Ours has a buckle, or you can just pull it tight and let it go. I also have a stream light on my helmet. I check that every morning when I come in, make sure it's charged. We have our fire gloves. You just want to make sure you have both of them. Make sure there's no holes, anything like that in them. Make sure you have the right size. Very important. You don't want to have some that are so big that you can't even get your fingers to the end. And then we have the bunker pants and boots. As you can see, I have my bunker pants set up already on my boots, rolled over to where all I have to do is put my feet in here, pull my pants up, and zip them and buckle them, and I'm already ready to go for that part. Very beneficial. You never know where you're going to be getting dressed. I've always been taught this way, so if I'm in the back of the truck wearing what I have on right now, and the fire comes out, all I have to do is take my shoes off, put my feet in my boots. We keep webbing inside our pants here at the reservoir. It's good for if you have to make an emergency exit out of the house, or moving somebody, or carrying a tool, whatever. Very versatile tool to keep on you. We have our coat. So on my coat, I have a stream light. Everybody at Reservoir has one. Keeps you from having to carry the big box lights around that tend to get heavy and just get all in the way. Very important, whenever you put your coat on, zip it up, Velcro. Don't forget to put your neck strap on. So without this neck strap on, all of this part of your chest and bottom part of your neck is exposed, what the Nomex doesn't cover. And you will regret if you're pulling the ceiling and embers fall down onto your neck and your chest. Another important part, You have thumb holes. Use them. Make sure whenever you put your coat on, you put your thumb through that hole to keep your sleeve inside the glove. Otherwise, your fire sleeve, your coat sleeve may come all the way up to here and your glove stops here. Well, now this part of your arm is going to get burned. The next component is going to be the pack. So there's several things that you want to check on here every day. You want to make sure your connections are tight. You want to make sure you are at 4,500 psi, which this is a 30-minute bottle, 4,500 psi. You want to turn your pack on. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you. So as you can see, purge valve is open. Once you close that, these lines fill up with air. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that your air in your gauge on your bottle is reading the same amount that it is on your pass. So as long as those match, you don't hear any leaks, you're good to go. Now you just turn it back off, bleed your air out, and you're going to cut your bottle. All right. Whenever you're putting this on, you have shoulder straps and you have waist straps. Make sure you lock your waist strap in. If you don't, when you lean forwards, your pack could come up and hit you in the back with it. That's pretty much it as far as the basic components of our gear. Whenever you go to do a dressing drill, I always start with my Nomex. Put my Nomex on, put my boots on, pull my pants up, buckle them, zip them, all that good stuff. Well, then I go to my coat. Put my coat on, I'm gonna zip it up, Velcro all the different straps, turn my bottle on, pack, put it on, clip, and then you're gonna put on your mask. Whenever you put your mask on, make sure you bring your Nomex back over it. Helmet, make sure your shield's down, helmet's fitted correctly, chin straps tightened down. The last thing you want to do is click into air. I always put my gloves on before I do that. Some people click in and then put their gloves on. I like to do it with my gloves on so I can get the feel for it. Y'all have any kind of questions or anything along those lines? All right. Well, we're going to do a quick little 10-question evaluation just to make sure you understand the different components we have here. And then we're going to go practice demonstrating our dressing drill.